Hi, good day, and welcome back to JOSRAC Management Solution. In today's video tutorial, I'll be demonstrating working with CBT. For those that are utilizing the use of CBT, probably you want to allow your teachers to be able to set obtainable score for each question under the subject they are setting question for. Right, so by following the steps in this video, your teachers will be able to achieve that. Right, so as an admin person, you have these rights to general settings. So navigate to your general setting, which is very second feature on your portal. So when you click on it, it's going to open this page. So by the left side tab here, locate computer-based test preference, which is the third option here. So click on it. When you click on it, you have all these settings available that you can set based on your CBT, right? How you want your CBT to run, right? So scrolling down, I'll be focusing on enabling the option for the teacher to set obtainable score for each question set for the learner, right? So when you scroll down, you can see we have enable teachers to define obtainable score for each objective question, right? So we have to enable this, which I've already enabled on my own end. All right, so if you want to do that for theory question as well, we have the option at the top here. So you can also enable that, which I've also enabled here, which means when your teachers are setting both objective and theory question, they have access to set obtainable score for each of the question, right? So after you enable this, you scroll down and save the setting. In the next video, I'll be demonstrating how the teacher will work with it, right? So I have to save this question now. So I got it, the CBT question and setting has been saved, right? So the next now, I'll be moving to the teacher's portal, right? So I have a teacher portal open already. For me to set a new CBT question, you go to computer-based text as a teacher now. So after you get to computer-based text, set a new question. Then you select the class as a teacher. The subject you want to set the question for the CBT type. Also assessment type, you can choose either objective, theory, or the both, right? So I'll be selecting the both here. All right, so number of objective, I'm picking just two, and the number of theory, I'm picking one, right? So next you click on proceed. So this will allow us to set both theory and objective question, right? So the next thing you want to do is to select the date for the assessments. So I'm going to pick today's dates, right? And the next you pick the time for the CBT to commence, right? So after that, you scroll down, you can type in your questions here, right? For those that have images you want to upload, you can copy and paste your images inside this box here, right? So next you scroll down, these are objective questions. So at the front of this answer option, you have select a score. So from here now you can define what is the obtainable score for this question, which means any of your students that answer this correct is going to get whatever you set as obtainable score here. So I'm going to set this as 5, which means that once the learner gets it right, the learner got 5 score already, right? So you do that for the second question. We have it here as well. And then finally we have the theory question. So for the theory question, you set that as well and select obtainable score, right? Don't forget that the theory question will require your learners to type in the answer by themselves. Then you can grade them based on the obtainable score that you must have set here. So finally, you select your duration and then you click on the submit question and approve to the admin. So with this now, once the learner answer the question and then submit, you are going to get something like this. So when you are checking the learner assessment results, it's going to look like this, like we have 9/10 here, right? So if I'm reviewing the question, you're going to see here now 3 question was actually set and the 3 question was over 10, right? So the very first question is 4, obtainable point is 4, the second question is 5, why the making 9, why the third question is just 1, making 10, right? And this learner got the first one, which is 5 points, the second one 4 points, the second question 5 points, which makes it 9. And at the end of everything, we have a final score 9/10. All right, so that's all about it. In case of any question, please do not hesitate to drop your comments or contact us direct. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.